Hello. So for this week's discussion, I downloaded a couple apps. Um, I already have Fitbit, and I do use that one really often. I wear my really old Fitbit, but I find that using the app, I'm always engaging in challenges with other people, and that helps me to continue to check in on the app. I'm very competitive, so I like that the app sends me updates if I'm not winning or if somebody else is pulling ahead of me. So that app works really well for me due to my natural competitive nature. Um, so I tried to branch out and download some other things. So I downloaded Jour, I guess you would say it, Jour, like the beginning of journal. That app was neat. When I first started it, it asked me, it asked some basic questions on how I was feeling currently, what some words were to describe my day. It said that my longest streak of words was 10 words. I just was answering one word, 2 word, the questions it was asking me. And then that was pretty much it. It didn't really give me any guidance on how to use the app from there. But it's got daily reflections, and those are just the same question, or I guess there's a variety of questions, but it's a daily check-in to say what did you appreciate today? What's something you learned today? What's something you can learn today? So that was really neat, and I really did enjoy that. So it's got that. It's got what else was in here? The ability to just journal kind of your thoughts in here. Self-affirmations, some ways to talk to your future self, make lists of things you want to let go of, lists of things that you want to do, letters to yourself, and it had a lot of exercises for anxiety. This app was neat. However, I forgot about it after the first 2 days because there was no way that it kept engaging with me, which, I mean, is for the best as far as battery and data usage goes. But as far as trying to really use an app to deal with these things, if you're someone who's really anxious or someone who really likes to journal and wants to journal, this app's going to be great for you. But I don't feel anxious. I'm pretty much always in a good mood. I can always see the best in things. So I didn't really feel the need to keep coming back to this. And like I said, I completely forgot it was even on my phone. So just not the best for me personally. Another app I did like was Mood Path, and that's neat. It every day it checks in with you 3 times a day. Generally when you wake up, noontime, and then you can set the evening. So I set 7 o'clock, and it asks you to pick let's see. It asks you a couple questions. It always asks you the same ones. Do you find your daily tasks to be exhausting? Yes or no? Do you have less of an appetite today? Is your self-confidence lower than usual? Do you have less energy? Are you feeling up to your tasks? And then based on how you answer those, if I said, no, I'm not feeling up to my tasks, it's how much is this burdening you? And then you pick on your scale. Are you feeling sad? And then at the end of all these questions, you pick kind of where you're at emotionally, really great, good, neutral, sad, or really upset. So this app was cool. And then at the end of that, it has you pick some words that you're some moods that you're feeling throughout your day. And it kind of has them separated into positive moods and negative moods. You can add in your own if the ones that you are feeling aren't there. And then ask you just to give a couple check-in words for what you did. So one day I said I was bored, relaxed, and a little lonely. I said there wasn't anything going on at work, and I had finished any schoolwork I could do for the week up to that point. So I was really just feeling bored. So this is cool because it does check in on you 3 times a day, which I did like. However, I felt that this app was really geared towards people who were struggling with feelings of depression and anxiety. Which, not to say that I don't struggle with any of that, I just haven't been lately. So when it was asked, all the questions were geared toward depressive symptoms, are you feeling exhausted? Are you feeling uninterested in things? And I'm just sitting here going, no, I'm having a good week. So it was neat because at the end you can see kind of tracking just with the faces that you chose, any patterns that you see, if you're always happy in the morning and always feeling upset at night, vice versa. So Mood Path, cool app. I do like that it checks in on you. Just it felt very geared towards those dealing with negative feelings for me. So all in all, that was my findings. I do think that there are so many apps out there and so many things that they're geared towards that this new, having this much technology at our fingertips can be really wonderful for those that are looking for it, because there's pretty much anything you could want to suit your needs out there. And the fact that, like I said, this one checks in on me, or like Fitbit uses my competitive nature to keep me going. I mean, there are definitely benefits to my health and the health of those of us that are using these apps on the small computers we have in our pockets. So that's my thoughts for this week.